Hello, 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 hello. This is Sean Brady making calls on behalf of Russ McMillan, one of my clients, and just want to record myself to see how I do. Oh, hey, David, it's Sean Brady calling on behalf of Russ McMillan over at Triad Wealth. How are you? Good. Did I catch you at a bad time? Sounds like you might have caught you at a bad time. Um, I was just reaching out on behalf of Russ to a few select clients and wanted to make sure everything was going great on the service end and make sure you were getting the service you expected. That's awesome. Awesome. Well, we love to hear that. We always love high marks for Russ. The other thing we wanted to let you know is he is looking to grow his business pretty substantially in the next year, and he's always looking for help. Specifically, if there was any, great people like yourself, could be a coworker or family, friend, anywhere in the country, he always appreciates a great referral, and I'm sure when you think of it, you'll give him a call. You have his number, right? Cool. Well, we appreciate it, and he thanks you for the call, and he always thanks you for thinking of him. And is there anything else we can do for you today, or pass a message along to Russ? All right. Yeah, absolutely, and he appreciates our referrals. All right. Thank you, David. Have a great one. Bye-bye. And there you go. Talk to him, so I'll make a quick note here. All going great. And has in sell. So I reinforced a few things. One, to call Russ back. Two, I said Russ at least 3 times. And 4, I wanted to make sure that he had his cell phone number in his thing, and he always thinks of him. So I just kind of planted a seed. Any family, friends, co-workers, anywhere in the country, so they have something to kind of latch onto. And I did ask for help. So I basically touched on 4 points in that call. So just a little thing there for one of my clients, and that's one of the things I do. So let's go to the next one. It's another David. How funny is that? 314. A lot of St. Louis clients. I'm not going to record any of the last names or numbers because I think that'd be a breach of confidentiality. But I will do. So how I recorded is just the first name and last initial on my little sheet here. It's ringing. Here, I'll let you hear the ring. And usually if it rings 3 times, they're not going to pick up. So that's when I just...
Hi, this is Dick.
Hey, David, it's Sean Brady calling on behalf of Russ McMillan over at Triad Wealth Systems. Just doing a quick service call, making sure everything, and a few select clients anyway. He asked me to call a few. But wanted to check in, make sure everything is going great. If you had any questions, I know you can always reach out to him. And then I wanted to make sure you were getting the service you were expecting. The other thing I wanted to let you know is that Russ is looking to substantially grow his business this year, over the next year, and he does need your help. And specifically, what Russ wants to do is help more great people like yourself. And the way he does that, and I think you might know somebody who's a coworker or a family member or a friend. he just always appreciates you thinking of him, and we know that we never know what other help somebody else needs. So thank you for the call back to Russ, and always thank you for thinking of him. If you have any questions for me, you can reach me back at 314-403-2015, but I know you have Russ's cell phone number probably in your cell phone. So there you go. Appreciate the help. Thanks, David. That was a little more long-winded, but I was trying to be cool in front of the recording. So there you go. On to the next one. 6, 4, 2. Boom. Now I can only make so many of these calls before I get burnout. So I try to do at least 5, 10. If I do, it went straight to voicemail. Hi, this is a message for Robert. Robert, Sean Brady calling on behalf of Russ McMillan over at Triad Wealth Systems. Just doing a quick courtesy call and check in, make sure everything is going great and you're getting the service that you are expecting. One thing I want to let you know about is Russ is looking to substantially grow his business in the next year, and he is looking for your help. So one of the things is he always gets his best clients through referrals from great people like yourself. And that's exactly what he wants to do. He just wants to help out more people, help them get their finances straight, and certainly put in some things, because usually we found the people that are in your network may not have as great service that he likes to provide. So if you can think of anybody, a coworker, family, friend, anything like that, he can work across the country and is not limited to just the local area. But he always appreciates you if you're thinking of him. And always thanks for a call back. So he always loves to hear from his clients. That's what I got for now. Oh, if you need to get a hold of me, Sean at 314-403-2015. But usually it's just easiest to get a hold of Russ directly. So thank you so much. Have a great day. Fun, jovial, just keep it moving. So I forgot to punch in my little CRM tool here thing. So the CRM that I'm using is, Dink. Oh, no, come on. I don't want everything to be bolded. But it's going to be bolded because I don't know how to turn it off. I'm not going to do it right now. I'm just going to keep on dialing. So I use a spreadsheet, and that way it self-populates the same type of thing. Unless there's a variation, I know it's going to be the same thing. So left message, whatever, it's all good. 2, 4, oops. Hi, Sean Brady, and I think I dialed the wrong number. I apologize. And sometimes I do that. So I'm listening to the phone number, so instead of the person's name, it was just a phone number, which you get once in a while, but that's kind of weird. So you can always play back the number in your mind and make sure you have the right one, and for some reason, I was 1 digit off. Hey, Greg, Sean Brady calling on behalf of Russ McMillan over at Triad Wealth Systems. Just doing a quick touch base and reaching out to a few select clients make sure that they're getting all the great service that they're expecting and things are going well on your end. The other thing I wanted to let you know about is that Russ is looking to grow his business substantially over the next year, and he needs your help. Specifically, what he wants to do is help more clients and great people like yourself just really get their money straight, and hopefully that's what he's been doing for you. So if you can, yeah, you can always give me a call back. I'm at Sean Brady at 314-403-2015, but I know Russ is in your cell phone, and just give him a shout, and it's always a great thing he always loves getting calls from his clients. So thanks for your call, and thank you for always thinking of Russ. Appreciate the help. Thank you. Bye-bye. So you can see that I just I change up what I leave. That's not so much for them. I try to be consistent at 80% of the message, but I do change it up a little bit, just otherwise I get bored. I'm not a robot. I am in some ways, but others not so much. Boom. Seems like a husband and wife. Hello, Stephen? Hi, it's Sean Brady calling on behalf of Russ McMillan over at Triad Wealth Systems. How are you today? Good. I'm just reaching out on his behalf to a few select clients and just checking in, making sure everything's going great and you're getting the service that you're expecting. All right. We like to hear that. Because if you don't believe so, then we don't know. Well, he always appreciates a call from his clients. Oh, good. Good. Well, the other reason why I was calling, as you may know, maybe or maybe not, I don't know, it should have been in a newsletter, but he's looking to substantially grow his business over the next year. And he needs your help. So he's just looking for referrals and, great coworkers, friends, family, anybody across the country, really. But, good people like yourself, right? That's who he always loves a call from all of his clients, and we don't get to talk to everybody all the time, and he always loves to hear from people though, so he appreciates you thinking of him.
She just won't have the capital to be messing with it.
Yeah. Well, I can't speak on anything. I'm not licensed as an insurance agent. But what I would suggest is give Russ a call directly. And I know Russ, he's a plethora of knowledge on the subject. So, reach out. Yeah, right. He certainly has more information on it than I do sometimes. So I'm like going, okay, that's good stuff. But, that would be a great question for him. And what you might want to even do, you have his cell phone number, or should I give it to you? Because what I always say is, like, if you don't have a lot of time, but just, text him a quick question, and that way he'll get it quick and you can get the answer back quick. The best one I have is 314-749-3797. 3797. Yeah. And that way you have it, and then Yeah. Well, I know with some of the stories that Russ has shared, there was one gal who, a family who did the same thing, and daughter's probably about the same age as you're talking about. And by the time, she graduated college, I think you mentioned pulling the money out, and so that's basically, there was obviously no problems because she went through college, but when she was looking for a job, she's like, oh, I kind of need a new car. My went through college. Now I'm actually driving places. Don't really drive anywhere in college. So he's like, oh, well, call Russ, and then you'll have money for a car. And she's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, they never told the kids. So with that, there was enough money there because they would just systematically put stuff away, and then the parents didn't have to deal with it, and it was like a nice surprise for. I mean, what a graduation present, right? Whatever they need. Yeah. So. Yeah, and that's something that Russ can speak more to. But yeah, and it's like you said, it's not the cheapest thing, but you're not buying it because it's the cheapest thing. So there you go. There you go. Give Russ a shout. All right, very good. All right, thanks, Stephen. Absolutely. Be well. That went on a little longer than I thought, but you just kind of roll with it, and that might be an advantage over some of the newer people coming into this who are just out of school or in their early 20s. I've just seen a lot of life, so I know a lot of these different scenarios, and people it's sales. They just want to be reassured on whatever they want to be reassured on, and that's good. And, this is out of state. Oops, see, I'm messing myself up. Switch 2 digits on the phone, and that's the advantage of having auto dialer, but that's not what I don't like auto dialers. Because I don't like it having people wait for me. That's why. I have a call. Should be now. So I didn't hit my goal of 10 before my 10:30 call, and now it's 10:32. Hey, this is a message for Nancy. Nancy, it's Sean Brady calling on behalf of Russ McMillan of Triad Well Systems. I'm just reaching out to a few of his select clients, making sure that they are definitely getting the service that they expect and everything is going great. The other reason why I was specifically calling is that you may know that Russ is looking to grow his business substantially over the next year, and he needs your help. And the way he needs your help is certainly through referrals. But what he really wants to do is help more great people like yourself. Help them with their finances, help them just get their mind right around what they want to do, certainly with the finances. And as you know, he always loved getting calls from his clients. So I know you have his cell phone number or his phone number in your cell phone number, in your cell. But he always appreciates a call. So thank you for the call back, and always thinking of Russ. Appreciate the help. Thanks, Nancy. Bye-bye. All right, so LVM, and I didn't get to 10. So I'm going to find out what's happened to the other call, but go from there. Da-da-da. And now I'm going to stop this recording and go from there. Sean Brady, value-based consulting and execution. This is one of the services that we provide for our clients.